Hi, Sarah here. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. This video is about how to create anything you would like in your life. Okay, we came here to Earth to experience and to learn and to grow. So there are lessons, yes, and there are some challenging experiences that we need to go through, yes. But we didn't come here to struggle, get stuck in suffering, get stuck in lack. We came here to learn our lessons, but also to be able to return to love and joy and peace and ease and abundance, having good health, having a fulfilling career, having a wonderful loving relationship. Okay, so it's your responsibility to bring this in for you. Rather than letting life happen to you, you can step in and create what you want to experience. So our universe functions from a set of universal laws, and one of these is called the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is basically what you focus on will come into your life when you are a vibrational match for it. And now the universe doesn't pick and choose, okay, it's a law, so that comes in. It could be something that you don't want as well as something that you do want, which is why it's important to try and have positive thoughts. If you have lots of fear-based thoughts and you have lots of fear energy, then you can bring things into your life that bring you fear, because that's predominantly what you're focusing on. Okay, so you can use the law of attraction to bring anything into your life. It doesn't matter how big it is, how outrageous it is, you can create what you would like to experience. So we need to talk about the vibrational match first, because the important part is when you are a vibrational match for it. So everything is energy, and energy vibrates at a different speed. So every cell in your body has a certain vibration. If you have predominantly negative thoughts and negative emotions, such as fear, hatred, anger, resentment, guilt, shame, unworthiness, undeserving, those kind of things, they are lower vibrational thoughts and feelings, so they will lower your vibration. Please, if you're having those feelings, don't berate yourself, don't tell yourself off, okay? Emotions are your guidance system, a guidance system that's something that needs addressing. So please know that if you're having many feelings such as anger and hatred and resentment, they're usually in self-defense. So stop when you're having those. If you can have when you feel yourself coming into those anger and resentment, hatred, whatever, stop it at the beginning if you can, and just see, okay, what's triggered this off? And then you need to pay attention to your thoughts. What was I thinking that triggered this off? What happened? Did somebody say something to me? Was it something I've just read? Because what you want to do is to find out what your belief system is. And your emotions and your thoughts are your guidance system to your belief system. And if you're having lots of beliefs that you are unsafe to be seen, unsafe to do this or unsafe to do that, then these are going to be causing these feelings of anger, resentment and things like that. If you have a belief system that you've done something wrong or there's something wrong with you, then you have more emotions such as unworthiness, undeserving, guilt and shame. Or you might need to do some forgiveness work with yourself. So don't berate yourself for whatever emotions you're feeling. Use them as a guidance system. Try and listen to your thoughts and work out your belief system, and then bring in some more positive, empowering beliefs. I have lots of things on my Facebook page, Sara Emma, Make Love Your Reality, to how to change your belief system. And also I've done talks on guilt and shame and on fear. So have a look through my Facebook page if you're finding things like that are affecting you. So they are the lower vibrational ones. Obviously it doesn't take much to work out. Emotions such as love, joy, gratitude, they are the higher vibrational ones. In fact, I think gratitude is the highest vibrational emotion you can feel. Also, what you watch, what you read, what you hear, they're going to be affecting your vibrational state. You know, if you watch a lot of horror movies or violent movies, they're going to be lowering your vibration. The food you eat, so something fresh and organic has a much higher vibration than a processed burger or something, for example. One way to raise the vibration of your food is just to send it a burst of love. Not, I'm going to love the taste of this, but love as in the love that you would send to a child or a pet. Okay, so send your food a burst of love, and that actually raises its vibration. And the environment, your environment, so where you spend most of your time, do you spend most of your time in a room playing video games? Do you spend your time in an office that's dark with artificial lighting? Or do you spend your environment, your time with people who are very negative, that will lower your vibration? Obviously the opposite is true. If you spend your days out in nature, even if you work inside, try and spend a bit of time outside in nature every day. That's going to raise your vibration. Your language will raise or lower your vibration. If every second word is the F word, that's really going to lower your vibration. So just watch what's coming out of your mouth. Other ways you can raise your vibration: meditation, crystals. You can cleanse yourself using water or sage, being out in nature, having positive thoughts, feelings, and visualizations. You can use prayer, and you can also ask the angels at night just to put their energies through you and around you to help them cleanse your energy field and your body. Because when we have an emotion that we feel strongly or feel it over and over again, it can become stuck emotional energy in our body or our energy field, and then we resonate with that emotion. So say you have a lot of fear emotions stuck in your body, you're resonating with that fear, so you are attracting situations to you that are fearful. So you need to try and cleanse this stuck emotional energy from your body. Again, there's more stuff on that on my Facebook page if you look at the fear and the guilt and the shame ones. But you can just ask the angels every night to put their energies around you and through you and help you clear your body and your energy field. Okay, so that's about vibration. Now, how to create. You can create anything. So you can create something physical. It might be a house, it might be a car. You can create other things in your life. You can create something like a perfect partner, a fulfilling job, better health, a wonderful holiday, you living in another country. You know, the world's your oyster. It doesn't matter. There's no limitations, okay? The universe has set no limitations on this. So the only limitations are what you're going to ask for, what you think you are worthy and deserving of. So choose what you want to visualize. Say for this one, we're going to, this example, we're going to visualize you wanting a new house. Okay, so every day, you need to sit somewhere quietly, shut your eyes, and visualize yourself in your house. Now, you don't see you see the house as if you were in it already. So you might look down and you can see your feet, or you might look down and you can see your hands, but that's all you're going to see because you're going to be in your house. And make this the house of your dreams. So you're going to be walking around your house. Use all your senses. Something you might hear, something you might see, you might smell. You know, there might be wonderful smells coming from the kitchen. And then what you need to do is conjure up as much joy and excitement about having this house as you can while you're in it. And then when you've done your joy and excitement, you need to bring in the emotion of gratitude as though you already have it. So you've sat there enjoying your excitement, then bring in gratitude for already having it. And sit in that state and dream about being in your house. You know, what are you going to do in your house? Maybe you're going to have friends around for dinner. maybe you have lots of kids and you can imagine yourself doing a games room for them, or whatever you like, but just dream about different things you're going to do with it. And then what you need to do is take action steps. So action steps are things that you are going to do to bring it into your reality. So you need to use your instinct, you need to use your intuition, you need to use, you need to look out for synchronicities. So it may be that one person says, oh, you really need to listen to this podcast or read this book, and then another person says exactly the same thing. That's a synchronicity. So you would then take notice of that and then read that book or listen to that podcast. It might be that you have to go and meet somebody. It might be that you have to go and do a certain job. Just look out for these synchronicities, and you might be worth you sitting quietly and just putting your attention down into your heart center and just seeing if you get any guidance from your heart center. And also, you can ask your spirit team to help you with this, help you understand what action steps you need to take to bring this in. So, as I say, it doesn't matter what size it is. It makes no difference to the universe. You could ask for $50. You could ask for $5 million. It doesn't actually make any difference, okay? The only difference is the time it's going to take you to bring it in. And this is to do with your vibration. Obviously, it's going to be easier for you to bring in $50 than $5 million, because you have a certain amount of worth and something that you feel that you deserve. So the more you feel you are worthy and deserving of it, the easier it is, the quicker it's going to be for you to bring it in. Also, safety is another common one. So, people ask for something, but they have to feel safe for it to come into your reality. So what I would do also every day is just tell yourself that you are worthy and deserving and safe to have whatever it is that you want to visualize. And you can keep telling yourself that 2 or 3 times a day, and maybe stick it on a post-it note and stick it around the house so you see that. So you need to do it every day. I'd recommend doing it last thing before you go to bed, if you can. And obviously it is going to take time, okay? You might create $50 really quickly if you believe that it's safe for you to have $50 and you're worthy and deserving of having $50. That can be something that you might experience really quickly. If you're asking for a $5 million house, that might take you a few years, okay? So the time it's going to take for it to come into reality is dependent on how worthy and deserving and safe you feel of having it, and when you've raised your vibration enough to receive it. If you have a lot of unworthiness, undeserving, or if you have the belief that you're not enough, if you've been through some traumatic event, sometimes you can shut down your receiving, okay, because you don't feel you're worthy and deserving of it, or you don't feel that it's safe to receive. If you had a hard childhood and somebody was always telling you off or hitting you, then you might have a belief that actually receiving is not a pleasant thing because you've received pain. So sit quietly again and just tell yourself that you are open to receive, and that you are safe to receive, and that you are worthy and deserving of receiving. And lastly, what we desire is not necessarily what our heart desires. What we think might bring us happiness and joy isn't necessarily what is going to bring us happiness and joy, but your heart knows what is going to bring you happiness and joy. So it might be worth, obviously if you need a house or a car or some money, then do that, but also at the same time, sit quietly, go put your attention down into your heart center and see what your heart desires. And it might be something that you haven't even thought of, but that's going to bring you joy and happiness. Okay, well, best of luck, and just know that you are an amazing sovereign being and you can create anything, okay? You're not limited at all. The only limitations are your mind and your belief patterns, and your belief system, and how worthy and deserving you believe that you are. Okay, so much love, many blessings from my heart to yours.